Oh, yay. Can you guys hear me? I need a little update about the audio to see if we're good. Because I can't really know on this end. So, hold on. I burnt my tongue. I got tea and I burnt it. It's fine. It's so hot. Emily, text me. Can I? Can you hear me, Emily? What do you mean? Can I see? Can you hear me? You can hear me? Yay! Okay. That's good. That's good. Okay. I need to go on a diet. Is that term healthy to say to yourself? We'll talk about it. So, obviously, welcome to my channel. Welcome everybody. Welcome back. First things first, like, subscribe, and give me your comments throughout this whole video. Tell me what you think, and if you agree or disagree with me, because I think that's super important. And I think we need to normalize discussions because obviously I'm telling you guys about my opinions and what I think and based off my research. But if you guys think otherwise or agree with me, comment. I want to know. We'll discuss it. So, okay, the term I need to go on a diet. So I'm pretty sure everybody's aware of the term or like they've said it to themselves before or they've been told that before by others, which is terrible, but um typically when we hear that term I need to go on a diet, it's usually um you're eating something that's probably not the healthiest or not the best that you should be eating, but maybe you're enjoying it. That's good too. That's important. So you're eating whatever you're eating, it's a meal or something, and it's not the healthiest, and you say to yourself, I need to go on a diet after this, right? Or you're enjoying something and a friend comes up to you and they're like, you need to go on a diet after that. And that is a very harmful way to communicate that to somebody and also to say that to yourself. So it is very negative. And look, obviously, maybe some of us we need to change our diet, but that's just the way of life. You learn things, you're gonna experience things, and we can't be the healthiest eaters in the world. That's like nearly impossible, but we can try our best to be healthy. So again, maybe you're in that position where you're probably eating a meal that you're enjoying, but it's not the healthiest. There's nothing wrong with that. And I think that's why it's super important to have a good diet anyway. But let's figure out the term diet real quick. Usually when people say I need to go on a diet, it's like I have a bad like what I'm eating now is not healthy. So I need to completely change that, restrict myself and go into this new diet. I have to diet because of the way I'm eating is bad, you know. And so usually, but in another term of the word diet, it's usually this is my diet. This is what I eat. I'm not completely on one side. I'm not the healthiest. Like I'm not completely eating clean, but I'm not eating trash all the time. So in a way, that's what the diet is. That's my diet. That's what I eat every day. That's how I eat. That's how I live. That's basically what I mean by diet. And others, when they say you need to go on a diet, that means you have to like completely go on this new way of eating and everything. So that's important to know the difference because the term diet again goes through different ways and is explained differently through different lenses for everybody. But I probably shouldn't have drank my tea. My mouth is burning right now. Anyway, we continue. So, so, why this is not healthy. Again, like I said, you want to focus on having a clean diet anyway because you deserve that. You deserve to feel good. You deserve your body deserves to be functioning well. If you want to enjoy things, that's one thing. But for you to like you don't want to be eating trash all the time because one, yeah, maybe that's making you feel good at the moment, but your body is not going to feel good after that. And so you can say maybe I want to eat off of what I feel like. That's a completely different thing because again, it's important for us to treat ourselves. We need to be healthy. We need to be fueling our bodies with the right foods, but there's nothing wrong with eating something that's probably not the healthiest, right? Nothing wrong with that. But again, if your diet is good, you know, you're not eating trash, maybe are you getting, I think, hold on, I'm trying to think. I think, yes, okay. I'm getting ahead of myself. Yes. So again, if your diet is good and clean, but again, clean, it depends on everybody. Everybody's bodies are different. And I think that's what's the problem with the term, is because it's like one thing fits all. It doesn't fit everybody. Again, so, but it's not a healthy term. Okay, let's continue. I'm getting a little mixed up, but it still stands. So again, not a healthy way of trying to get yourself to be better, or okay, let's continue. So why is it bad? Again, it's a very negative term. Very negative. I need to go on a diet. Well, so you're telling your mental self that what you're doing is bad, or you're such a slob, you're such this, you're such that, and you need to do this as a way of punishment, right? There's nothing wrong with acknowledging the fact that, okay, I need to change, but to punish yourself in such ways, it's not healthy, and it brings us such negativity. And what's the word? I wrote this down. It really restricts you. It for you to say, I have to stop and do this completely. It restricts you, and you're in this little tiny negative space. And for you to say, I need to change, again, one thing, changing, noticing that you need to change or fix something, super important. You need to understand yourself, but that is completely on your terms. But again, for you to say, I need to go on diet, it's so negative, and it really puts an effect, because your brain is super powerful. And for you to tell yourself such negative and harsh things, that becomes your reality, and that is not good, especially if you're still trying to figure things out, still trying to figure out your diet and how your body reacts and everything. The term came from our harsh diet culture realm. I need to go on a diet basically is saying it's not necessarily I need to fix my diet because what I'm eating is not clean or healthy. It's more I have to get slim. I have to be thin. And it's not necessarily I have to be healthy, because it's not really seen that way. In diet culture, it's more um, the ideal woman or man is thin, right? That's considered healthy, but it's actually not what healthy means. That's not what healthy is seen as. In reality, healthy can be seen on different people differently. This one girl can look different to this another girl, but they may be different sizes, but they're both healthy. It just depends how your body. It's just how your body. Everybody's bodies is different, right? So each diet depends on. I'm so sorry. This comment, you're so pretty. Thank you. I got distracted there for a minute. Appreciate you commenting. Oh my goodness, I got a little distracted there, but thank you for commenting. So again, healthy looks different on different people, but the term I need to go on a diet is, it's like a one how do you how does the term go? It doesn't fit all. So basically, it's like painting this one thing onto everybody because everybody's the same. Not everybody's the same. We're not all the same. Our bodies react to different things differently. And so I need to go on a diet usually mean, again, I need to get thin. But what does thin mean? Are you going to just stop eating because you need to get thin? But that's not healthy. And usually when people say thin, that means you're healthy, but that doesn't mean you're healthy, right? Your weight can be different compared to another person's because your body needs certain things and is functioning differently. And so, again, healthy can mean different things, and being skinny does not necessarily mean health. So that's really where the term I need to go on a diet directs to. It's a negative form to say I need to be thin, or I have to stop eating, or I'm gaining weight, and that is not good. So again, it puts your brain and mental state in a very negative realm, and that's not healthy. That's not healthy at all, because again, you don't deserve that. For you to completely restrict your diet and trying to be thin is not a good relationship. And again, your relationship with food and working out is all a relationship. And for you to say, I can't eat anymore because I have to be thin, again, you're putting yourself in this such negative realm. It's not healthy. It's not healthy. So I think that made sense. Hopefully that made sense. I'm getting a little distracted. My brain is everywhere right now. Like I said, it's a relationship. What you're doing with life right now is a relationship. Everything is a relationship. What you're eating is a relationship. And you want to say such things to another person, right? Usually, you wouldn't go up to your best friend and say, you need to go on a diet, right? Because it's such, you put them down. And so why would you do the same for you? You know? Okay. Well, we shall continue. And along with that, it really messes with your mental health because, like I said, it is such a negative phrase. You put your brain in this negative realm, and to say that is not good. You know, again, acknowledging that maybe my diet needs to change is one thing. But if you're enjoying this one meal and it's probably again not the healthiest, but you're enjoying it, that's all that matters. If your diet from throughout the whole week is good, makes you happy, you feel good and you feel strong, that's what matters. If you have this one meal on a Saturday and it's probably not the healthiest, it's not going to matter. But for you to say on that one meal, I need to go on a diet, that completely in a way cancels out everything and all your hard work throughout the week. And you don't want that. You don't want that. It's all about your mental state. And I think I really want to push that more because your brain is super powerful. And for you to put that negative seed into your mind can cause a lot of issues and actually can cause eating disorders and everything. Because again, that phrase goes to that idea of I need to be thin, and you don't need to be thin. You need to be healthy. That's what you want to go for. Not this specific weight, but how does my body feel? How am I feeling? How am I responding? How's my body responding? That is super, super important. That is basically it. I cranked that out in like 11 minutes. I think I need to slow down a little bit because my brain wants to jump to point A, B, C, and everything. But that's about it. I ran into that issue a couple days ago, and I thought it was me and my siblings were talking, and that idea really stuck in my mind, like the way A, B, C, D, everything. Anyway, that's the problem with diet culture and everything with this realm, especially in the United States, but in other cultures, they have this harsh idea of having all women to be the same weight or the same figure or idea of what a woman, right? Like what a woman to look like, their weight, how they're considered healthy. So, and even in the United States, we see that, and that's not healthy. And that's the problem, is that a lot of people think that according to whatever this realm, this reality, or society says, I have to be thin because they tell me to. But again, that's where we lose our self identity in a way. We have to blend in to everyone else. When everyone else, we're completely different. We're not all the same, and that's the issue. We're not all the same, and our bodies are completely different. And that's what I want to really push to everybody and really encourage everyone to understand themselves and their bodies. Because again, one doctor can say one thing to another person, but we're not the same, right? We're different. We're different. And it's for you to understand how your body responds. I'm going to use me as an example. Even on this channel, I have a lot, I talk about like my acne and the way my body responds to certain things. I have been dairy free for, I want to say, a couple months now, and I have not been getting acne from that. Dairy causes, especially in the United States, the milks here and everything causes inflammation in my body, and that causes inflamed acne. And that's where I have all these scars all over my face. And see, again, I've been told, maybe because of society, it tells me you probably should not take, see, what we did is I took away something. So gluten, sugar, and milk is what I stopped, right? Everybody's bodies, especially during puberty, reacts to things differently. And so I've been told, maybe you should stop doing this, or you need to drink more water. I didn't completely restrict my diet because again, I need to eat. I need energy, I need carbs and everything, and a lot of protein. But we're trying to figure out what's causing my body to cause this inflamed acne. At the time, I didn't know it was dairy. And at the time, I didn't know it was dairy. And again, some bodies are different. People can handle dairy very well. It doesn't affect them. They don't get acne like I do. And so usually when other people tell me, no, it's not dairy, you're fine, it's just something else. And to me, just because their bodies can handle dairy does not mean mine can't. But I thought mine can because that person said so. So the same idea goes back to the whole diet thing. I need to go on a diet, and maybe your diet needs to change. Okay, let's talk about that. But again, you don't know somebody's situation. You don't know what they're dealing with, what they already know, and what they're trying to figure out through their bodies. And so, super important. Don't ever say that to somebody else. Like, you need to go on a diet. Like, that is terrible thing to say. But also, don't say that to yourself. And I think we need to, I think that's what we need to really establish. Because why would you say such things to someone else, to yourself? That is like that's so negative. And I feel so sad about that because, even as teenagers, we deal with that a lot. And so, yeah, that's about it. That's about it. I'm just gonna respond to some things. Okay. Well, hopefully she saw that. If you guys have any comments, any questions, tell me, and I'll discuss them, because right now I'm trying to figure out exactly what I'm getting at through here. I think I really got my point across. If you disagree with me in any way, let me know. I want to know. But yeah, this idea really stemmed with my siblings and I a couple days ago, and it stuck with me for a hot second, and that's why I wanted to talk about that here. Yeah, that's about it. I kind of can crank that out pretty quickly. Okay, well, I don't really know how to end these lives. Like every time, like the one last time. Oh, okay. Like and subscribe to my channel, obviously. If you're new here, tell me, what do you think? Tell me your thoughts. Oh, what is technical terms? Oh, thank you, Commander Baggins. Love you, love you. What is a diet in technical terms? So yeah, I think I'm gonna answer this right. Let me know if I didn't quite hit the points you wanted me to, but earlier in the live, I talked about how the term diet can mean different things, especially different people. So diet in general, the way I think of diet, it's more what I eat over a span of my life, basically. Like a couple months ago to today, what have I been eating? That's basically my diet. Have I been eating enough protein, or the amount of protein I should be having? Am I having the right amount of carbs, the good carbs, not empty calories? And so what I'm eating basically every day is basically a diet, with all my meals. That's what I consider a diet, but some people like to think of it in other ways. So again, a diet is more seen as a way to restrict yourself. And I don't like to see it through that way, because that is also a negative way of seeing things. So, I need to go on a diet. Okay, so I need to completely, in a way, like what I said, I see a diet as what I've been eating at this time period of like breakfast, lunch, and dinner. What I've been eating, is that a good diet? That's what I consider a diet. It's just what you've been eating. But again, a diet, people, like I said, is a restricted way of seeing things. I have to start eating this way because it's kind of complicated in my mind. It kind of makes a little more sense if that doesn't. Huh? Oh, you don't want to see my tea? Sorry. Okay, don't look at my tea. It's also fasting in a way. Oh, kick the table. People look at diets in different ways. And you're right. That's what I'm trying to get my point across, if that's making any sense. like I said, so diet, I have to start be eating this, and this, and completely restrict myself in this many ways. It's in a way you could say a form of fasting. And so that's what I mean by diet. It's not necessarily what you've been eating. It's what, does that make any sense? That makes sense. I think that hopefully that makes sense. Let me know if that's doesn't quite make sense, because I kind of came up with this explanation earlier. And so yeah, my mom came in and she was like giving me suggestions. If you don't want to see my tea, don't see my tea. I burnt my tongue and the tea was too hot. Okay. But yeah, you're right. People see diets differently. And again, like what I said earlier, is that everybody's bodies are different. Everybody's scenarios are different. And so for you to say you have to go on this specific diet does not mean what you actually think. You can think you're helping, but you're not actually helping, because again, everybody's bodies are different, and you put this negative impact onto somebody's health like that, and that's not good. And I don't suggest to do that, because you don't want that. You don't want to do that to somebody, and you don't want to do that to yourself. Also, you don't want somebody to do that to you. So why would you do that to others? You know? I've been good. Thank you, Commander Fagans. I've been kind of chilling. We just got back from vacation. This live has been very last minute because, we've been on vacation for most of the week. And so I was like, oh, I want to continue doing a live because I did a live last Saturday. And I'm like, well, maybe I want to do one this Saturday. And so this one was kind of last minute, but we're throwing out some content. So that's good. That's good. At least some of you guys try. Well, at least you're putting in effort, and that's what's super important. And I love that. You don't necessarily have to eat 3 meals a day. My family, were kind of the same. We at times, I think most times, we do have breakfast, lunch, and dinner, but they are very good and nutritious meals every single time. So we can't eat, and we're a family that moves a lot, so we do need that extra energy. But yes, not everybody should probably be eating 3 meals a day, but it also depends on what you're consuming, you know. And that's good. I'm happy for you guys that it makes you feel better, because overeating can make you feel bad. And that is what you got to be careful on. And again, that's what you feel and what your body is responding to certain things. And there are many factors that come into that, because again, like, are you working out? How active are you throughout the day? What are your plans throughout that day? And what really are you eating? Like, do you really need to be eating all this food that may not be aiding your body in good ways? But also, how much are you, like, is your job physical labor? Maybe you need those extra carbs to keep going throughout the day. So it really depends with you, your family, and your lifestyle. People have different body fat. Yeah. So again, the fat that you have on your body is, affected by what you've been consuming, and again, your lifestyle. Body can burn fat differently than another person's body, and it just really depends. It's able to absorb nutrients, calories, and sugar. Everything. It just really depends on your metabolism, and again, your lifestyle. Like, that comes back to so many things. Now that I think about it, I'm a very slow eater time to time. That is, being a slow eater is not a bad thing. That's a problem, especially in the United States. We eat a lot and we eat very quickly. And my family, we've been trying to do this more often, is like, sitting down or taking a hot minute to enjoy our food. Like, feel what our stomachs are feeling. Like, do we feel full, or do we feel satisfied? We don't want to eat till we're completely stuffed. That's not really healthy. And again, we want to eat enough. You want to be able to eat enough and eat the right food. So eating slow is not bad at all. It gives your body time to, just go through what you're consuming. It gives your intestines time to feel where you're at, because we tend to overstuff ourselves, and that is not good. Not good. Yeah, if tell me how the streaming is going. It might be a little laggy, but exactly. I live on a farm, so I get so much exercise and walking and lifting. That is good. That is good. I'm happy for you, Commander Baggins. Yes, I need to be moving a little more often. We don't necessarily have a farm, so, but I try working out every day, and just moving my body in some way. That's super. That's the most important, is trying to get something in. And a lot of people think like, oh, I'm not doing enough. Well, you're doing something. It's all about your mindset as well. Yeah, I think I have to figure out like the connection and everything. Maybe it's my internet. I have a family of 6, and we have an extra one living in the house, so that's nearly 7 people using the Wi-Fi. So tell me how it's doing. I'm also talking very fast, and so that might be what's causing the lagging. But tell me, guys. I can only see what I'm doing right here. I have like a little frame of me, and then my camera, and so that's all what I can see, and then what you guys are saying. Okay, it's fine now. That's good. Thank you. That's my dad commenting. Oh, thank you, Anthony. Yes, I see you. I see. Thank you. Thank you. Um, what is the tea? Oh, I'm drinking green tea right now. I'm obsessed with green tea. I asked my mom to make it. I meant for it to be a mug, but that's okay. I have it in this thermos. I take this to school with me every single day. I'm not in school right now, obviously, because I'm in summer, but I take this to school with me, and like I cannot live without this. The problem is I drank through this so quickly, and only lasts like 2 periods, and that's like the first 2 periods of the day. So I'm just carrying this empty thing all day, but it's green tea. Green tea is super good for a lot of things, and you can drink it every day, and it's encouraged to drink it every day. I usually drink this with my supplements. I talked about that in my last video. It's just a good way for me to remember to take my supplements. So if I'm drinking tea, that's time for me to take my supplements. So yeah. Summer break that early. I think I ended on the 14th. So it was pretty early. Which I'm thankful for, because I don't want to stay at school that long. But I do start school early, and I am taking some summer classes. So, and it's not because I'm falling behind in school. It's because I'm trying to get ahead. But okay, it's okay. Yes, I love green tea. Wait, yeah, I am in summer break. That's kind of crazy. A lot of people end a lot later, like even throughout like the country and around the world. Like Australia is on the other, like their time zones are completely different. Like I cannot comprehend that. That's okay. My internet speed, I don't know what's my internet, but again, I have it's a family of 6 plus one other, and so that's 7 people on the internet. So maybe next time I'm gonna tell everyone to like get off the internet. But like again, that's how they leave me alone and let me film. But we'll figure it out. I don't want summer break. Honestly, I want to do. I posted a video trying. I've been really falling behind with this. I'm so sorry, but um, a lot of kids, you know how during winter you go through this like seasonal depression. In a way, it happens during summer, and I actually did some research about this. That a lot of kids actually don't, especially high schoolers and middle schoolers, they don't like summer because again, there's no order in summer. You don't have a routine. When you're in school, you have a routine. You get up, you do this, you have breakfast, you go to school, have school for like 7 to 8 hours, and you go home, maybe you have sports, you do homework, and then you go to sleep, and you do it all over again. And so you have like a routine. You have a routine that keeps you in line. But in summer, it's like they kind of just kick you out, and then like you don't have a routine anymore. And again, everybody's different because some people might actually have jobs, and some people actually have certain things they want to be doing. And I actually do get that a lot. So that's why I'm trying to really work on like YouTube and like getting a lot of lives in, because I'm in summer and like I can get a lot of things done. Again, I have a summer class so I want to see how that's going to work out. But I really suggest getting like a little routine in, or like a daily goal, like something you want to learn or something you want to do to keep your mind and your mental health in like a safe space, because it can lead you to a depression for not doing anything. Like too much stress can hurt you, and not enough stress can hurt you. So I think I'm trying to get back into that series of like trying to give you guys ideas, but I really fell behind on that. I'm sorry. I'm gonna do better. Don't worry. Um, yeah, no kidding, Anthony. Yeah. I just like going to school since I and it is kind of weird. It's kind of weird to be at home like all day because we're not used to it. You stay in school for so long and for so many months, and then you just like kind of just leave, and then you just like stay home. And a lot of times parents are working, so like, what do you really? Oh, I can see what you guys mean about lagging because now my computer's lagging. Anyway, I can see what you guys mean about how it gets boring. So again, I really suggest learning something, doing something fun, or having like a goal or something every day, and really try to figure out how you feel because that's super important. And yeah, or you can start a YouTube channel. And if you guys do start a YouTube channel or something, tell me, and I'll help support you guys because I see a lot of good and also like creating content because it keeps you busy. Like it gives you in a way of purpose in life. And again, that really depends on the person, your situation. But if you guys do create a channel or something, tell me and I'll help boost you. I'm a lazy person, so same. I think we all have our laziness or something. I don't know. Oh, I see. You're popular, Sarah. Thank you. I know, I love that. For sure. Okay, by the way, Infinity Haven is my brother, Anthony. I have 3 siblings, Emily, Andrew, and Anthony. Andrew and Anthony are twins, and so Anthony is just popping on right now. Emily helps me with my audio. That's who Interstellar Legends, that's who she is. She helps me with my audio, so I'm like, Emily, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Okay. You told me when I feel like yeah, actually, so I did some research on this a while ago. You know when you ever have that feeling where you don't trust your eyes, like life doesn't feel real, or like what you're seeing, it's like not actually what your eyes are seeing. Have you ever had that feeling like something doesn't feel real? Well, apparently that's actually a way that your body is trying to cope with stress. And again, everybody's bodies are different and they function in different ways, but that's one of the symptoms of like overstress, like too much stress. I get stressed from constantly thinking. Aw, you're really stressed about watching all the YouTube videos. Not constantly, but I do think about it. Honestly, and I think that's I love having a YouTube and everything, and like that's my life, and I never really plan to stop because like I love y'all and I love doing this. And though at times I do feel pressured to film. So I be just cooking normally and like in the back of my mind, it's like I have to film. I have to do this. I have to. And I'm trying to maintain this like healthy relationship. Like I said earlier, you have relationships with everything. So I'm trying to keep this like healthy relationship of like even filming in YouTube because I can get burnt out, but like it can get really bad. And so I'm trying to like figure out times of like actually making good content and versus taking a break, because I don't need to be filming every part of my life. But again, I want to create content. So totally get you. That's me. I know, LOL, I watch all your brothers. Yes, Commander Baggins, you're the real one for real. We love you. No, my sister and I would be talking because we share a room. And my sister would be like, have you seen Commander Baggins post? I'm like, okay, let me go see. Go check it out. Yeah, love you. You all do a great job, content. Thank you. Yeah, so Emily makes a lot of content, which is really interesting because we all have our different forms of creating and like creating content. We're all a little different, but like we all learn from each other. The only sibling that is falling behind is Andrew, but that's okay. He moves at his own pace. As the oldest, I obviously started first, but Emily is she's doing very well, and same with Anthony. And we're all doing things that we enjoy, and that's what's super important because you don't want to do things really that you're gonna hate. Like you want to do things you're gonna enjoy, and it's like your passion. So that's super important. Get stronger, get smarter, and do something. Yeah, so that's what my dad's been saying often, and I think it's super important because it really, in a way, puts meaning to your everyday lifestyle. Do something hard. How does it go? Get stronger, get smarter, and do something hard. So like maybe read for like 20 minutes, maybe work out or go for a walk for a little bit. and like do something you're not used to or you're uncomfortable. That really adds a lot of meaning and purpose to your life. And I really suggest it because, again, with summer starting, we're just kind of thrown out in the open to figure out things on our own, and it's actually really difficult. So do that. I suggest that. Um, do something hard will benefit you. Yes, 100%. I know that we feel uncomfortable doing things hard, but it really helps you grow because, times don't get easy. Life doesn't get easy. You just get stronger. And I know that kind of sounds a little cringy, but it's like actually true. Because life will never get easy. It depends on you whether if you're going to get stronger or if you're going to just not deal with it. And so really depends on you and your scenario and if you're willing to do better, What is Anthony with the smiley faces? Oh, I found it in YouTube comments of some video because I just sometimes click on channels I see in the comment section. I really don't know why I do it, but I do. Actually, I do the same. I actually do the same. How do you think I found Commander Baggins? I think that's why I don't purposely do this. I'm not trying to not expose myself, but like what's the word? Not sponsor myself. I don't know what the word is, but I think that really helps with finding, even on Instagram, like some of the people that I follow are from other channels promoting them or they're promoting that channel. So we all help each other, and I think that's really cool. I think wait, hold on, I'm falling behind. Yeah, like when my dad was saying, healthy relationships, because we have a relationship with any and everything. It can come with, your lifestyle, your friends, the way you eat. That is all a relationship, and it's how you treat that relationship to decide whether it's going to be healthy and last, or it's going to turn toxic and hurt you in the end. So, I'm a girl, by the way. Yes, Commander Baggins. I am not. I'm not gonna lie. When I first came across your channel, I thought, okay, that's a girl. And that's a compliment, by the way, because your content is like very good. I think in a way there's like little telltale signs to tell whether an account is a male or a female. But I got you. I knew pretty quickly that you were a girl. Sarah, do you? No, I don't. I've never been a part of Fortnite or I've never played any of those kind of games. You might have found me on some like Star Wars channels because I comment on my sister's channel, Commander Baggins, and some other channels. And actually, I have a few loyal commenters who found me through that, what you were saying in the comment section, and they found me through that. So I think that's where you might have found me. Because again, I have loyal subscribers, followers like you guys, commenters, and they would say, oh, you like this? That's awesome. I found you through this video. That's happened a couple times before. So, okay. I know it's hard to tell, but yeah, see, what's his name? I forgot his name. It took me a hot second when I first came across your channel, but through when I was watching through your content, then I'm like, okay, I think that's a girl. And then when I do come up with that idea, then it's like, okay, yeah, you're a girl, and I kind of just think of you that way. And so whenever I come across, especially a channel that I think was a girl the entire time, but it was actually a male, it really kind of confuses me, and I kind of stick with the original idea that I had. But yeah, okay. Yeah, most likely you might have found me in Star Wars content or edits. You're welcome. Yeah, 3 months ago was a long time. I'm not gonna lie, I barely remember today, and so for me to be like, oh, let me pinpoint 3 months ago, nearly impossible. But that's okay. That's okay. I'm just glad you're here. That's cool. Meeting an actor like that in life. That's cool. Oh, Jack. Yeah. Oh, hey. Oh, yeah. That's cool. That's cool. You met what other movies he's in? Kung Fu Panda. Yeah. Yeah. I've been drinking more tea, but I really burnt myself. tea was really, really hot. But I really suggest green tea if you're looking for any teas to drink. Um, there's so many health benefits when it comes to green tea, and there's a little bit caffeine, but not too much, so you'll be perfectly fine. Um, yep, I'm gonna search up. Oh, no, I don't know if I can do that on YouTube, but okay. Um, I got bad hair a little bit. I tried brushing my hair out. Anyway, well, okay. I just want to say the main point of this video. 'Cause I kind of got off topic, but the main point of this whole entire video is there's a relationship for everything, and for you to comment yourself saying I have to go on a diet, it's a very negative form of like yes, you want to be aware, you want to be like understanding of what you need to change. That's called growth and like super important for you to say. But for you to say I have to go on a diet because what I'm doing is completely wrong, it's such a negative way of seeing things, and it can really hurt you at the end. And so I really suggest to not do that. And again, don't say that to other people. Like I've heard other people say that to other people, and I'm like, oh, okay. But it's the relationship, like, and I think that's what I want you guys to take from this is like it's a relationship. Even when people say I want to cheat on my diet, like I have this very clean diet and I want to enjoy like pineapple or something, and they say I want to cheat on my diet, like that's not a good relationship. Like you'll never do that in real life. Like why would you do that with your diet, obviously cheat day, yeah, like why would you, like, you're not gonna have a spouse and say okay, or a partner and say, okay, we had a good relationship, but I want a day where I can cheat on you. Like that's not a healthy relationship, and it's just not. And so why would you do the same with having meals? Like you can have a good, clean, healthy, balanced diet, but also enjoying the things you want to enjoy. Just make sure you have important things into that. Like make sure you're consuming enough protein, you're having enough, good carbs, and that's super, super important. But like don't cheat. That's not good in any form, because again, we have relationships with nearly everything, and so be careful with that. Okay. Wow, this video went pretty long, 41 minutes. My last video, I think it was like 27 minutes. So that's really good. That's really good, guys. If you're not already, follow me on Instagram. It's let me write it down. It's Sweet Cooking with Sarah, but I have some like um, random letters, not letters, like signs on there. Hold on, let me write it down. Okay. Can you see that? That's what my Instagram. That's my username. Sweet Cooking with Sarah. Follow me on there. I don't post. I don't know why, but I don't feel very comfortable to post on Instagram that much. Um, um, Instagram is like very judgy, and I see that through my siblings' channels, and I'm like, oh, So I try posting on there, but usually if you want like consistent posting, it's gonna be on YouTube. But again, follow me on Instagram. It's easier to have stories and stuff on Instagram and like my constant thoughts on Instagram, whether on YouTube rather than YouTube, because YouTube is like kind of like you have a post and you have to wait a couple days for people to see it and like get my message across. But through Instagram, it's like people nearly see my thoughts all the time, and if you want to do that, do it. It's an easier way to connect with me and what I'm thinking. So do it if you want. I don't have TikTok. I don't have anything else. Just mainly Instagram and YouTube. Yeah, that's about it. Like, subscribe, do everything you need to do. YouTube comments, like to delete. Yeah, and that's it is kind of difficult to communicate, especially with my audience and like trying to get across. That's why I want to do more lives more often, because it's like I can actually communicate with you guys easier, especially rather than other videos or my community posts. And YouTube can kind of be strict on that, so you got to be. So again, that's a good one. So if you want to communicate with me on YouTube or like know my thoughts directly, it's going to be on Instagram. I post stories pretty often, what I think, what I'm doing. Because, well, again, like usually when I have to post something on YouTube, especially through the community, it's like I have to wait a day or so for everybody to see it, or like as many people as possible. And so yeah, I want to do more lives. Tell me if you like the lives. I'm trying to get more. I think I'm slowly getting better each live, because my last live was like a little iffy. I liked it, but it was a little iffy. And this one, I think if I prepared a little more with information and everything, it would have been a bit better. But I like the communications and stuff that we're having on here. That's really good and really important. But turns off the, yeah, YouTube does. I don't really necessarily have this problem, but Anthony does have oh, that's a good point. Anthony, do you say yes, it's for kids, or no, this video is not for kids? Because that is actually super important. Once in a while, though, YouTube does come at me and like shut off my comments, and like I have to go in a couple times to just turn the video back on. Um, um, but it's kind of weird. I wonder if it's like the content, but like I have like the most basic, most innocent content, and sometimes the comments just shut off on me. But I do give YouTube a little more credit. It has gotten better for me, like especially more recently. But like 6 months ago, it was pretty bad. So. But yeah, a few months is kind of hard. That's kind of difficult. Like, and especially sometimes when the comments turn off on some videos, you can't see what was originally there. Like it clears them sometimes, and I have had that problem. Yeah, but I think okay. So I've been watching our numbers, and currently we're at 8 viewers. So welcome everybody. Thank you for being here. I love all of y'all. I think we hit 12 people at max, which is really good, because my last live, I think I hit like 5 people viewing. So good job, guys. Good job. Oh yeah, I think that's why I'm kind of scared to like post on Instagram, even though like, because Instagram is rough. Like, I don't know if you guys ever seen, like, you can have the most innocent video ever, and it's probably like the cutest video ever, and Instagram is terrible. Like it's so bad, and it's just the audience. I don't know why. Like through TikTok and YouTube, like people are very supportive, and obviously you're gonna get haters, but like Instagram gets super rough, and it's like very concerning. Yeah, Anthony's comments are very wild. But yeah, that's like what they're commenting aren't good. Like, but they're really boosting your content anyway, and so you got to get the goods and bads out of that, I think. No, yeah, Commander Baggins Instagram is rough. Like, it is scary. Yeah. Anyway, I keep writing my notes down on here, which is very helpful. Next week's live, I want to be around at the same time. I kind of started this one a bit later. Last week was about, I want to say 11:50-ish, and then this one was towards like 12:15 when I started Mountain Time. And so, what happened? Almost. Why? Okay, well, I'm getting distracted. What was I saying? What? Okay. What was I saying? I don't remember what I was saying. I was getting distracted. Okay, I think I know a lot of people. Yeah, no pressure at all if you don't have Instagram. Instagram is like an interesting realm because it can turn problematic, and like in a way, like it can turn into like an unhealthy obsession, and you want to be really careful with that. I have another account on Instagram, and it's pretty clean, but you gotta be really careful because Instagram, like, they are wild. Like, everybody on there, they are wild people. I don't have Snapchat. I've never had Snapchat. What do you think, Mama? Should I have a Snapchat? No? So she doesn't want to have a Snapchat. I don't really know. I think Snapchat is really useless in a lot of points, but okay. Well, I don't know. If you don't, yeah, no pressure at all. Nobody's ever forcing you. Like, Instagram is not something that you need. Like, it's not like, oh my gosh, you're weird for not having Instagram. Like, no judgment there. Okay, well, I think that's about it. Mama, when are you starting your live?
Soon.
2?
Soon. Yeah.
Soon? Okay. Well, my mom's gonna start her live soon, and I have to get off. I don't use usually. Yeah, Instagram. Not Instagram. Snapchat is very useless. I have friends that had Snapchat, and it's like, what are you doing? Like, it's like, what is the entire point? I feel like on YouTube you can get a lot of content on here and like communicate and stuff, and then like even Instagram has its good and bad. So yeah, I gotta go too. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, this is fun. I'm glad I got my content in and got everything I said. Okay, well, thank you for my commenters. Thank you, Commander Baggins. Thank you. I love y'all. Thank you for being here. Like, subscribe. Again, if you have Instagram, if you don't, no pressure. Follow me on Instagram. I love y'all. I'll be on a live next week.
Your Instagram address is in the live.
Yeah. Okay.
Scroll down.
Um,
You can scroll down
my
and it's over there.
it's gonna be on my description. So if you want a link, it's gonna be on my link.
No,
But
it's already there.
what link?
The Instagram. If the people scroll down in the description,
Where do you scroll down?
the people who's watching you, and
Yeah.
the description is your Instagram.
Okay, so if you're watching, in my description, my Instagram is linked there. Anyway, okay, that's about it. Why are you watching me? That's Infinity Haven right there. Okay, bye. Love y'all. I'll post some more videos this weekend. Okay, that's about it. Okay, bye. Thank you for my commenters. I love y'all. See you later. Bye. Have a good day. Oh, it's not ending. Okay.